Greetings and salutations, everyone. Crimson Nero here, and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon FireRed. In the last episode, we added 2 new party members to our team, Haseo and Testament. And we also began our ascent up to the top of Pokemon Tower. In this episode, we're going to continue up to the top of Pokemon Tower. Let's go. And random encounters with Ghastlies. Testament, take care of them. Thank you very much. Don't worry, soon enough, all my Pokemon will be the same level. Ooh, a rare candy. Nice. Be gone, intruders. Oh man, an actual ghost. Like literally, it's not like a ghost type like Ghastly, Haunter, or Gengar. No, it is literally a ghost. But the Silphscope unveiled the ghost's identity as the Mother Marowak. Marowak, I know Team Rocket has done terrible things to you, and in fact, they murdered you. But you can't just cling on to life and be angry at them forever. Sometimes you just have to accept fate. I apologize. This is for your own good. Please, Spirit, leave us mortals be, and leave in peace. The ghost was the restless spirit of Cubone's mother. The mother's spirit was calmed. It departed to the afterlife. And here we are at the top of Pokemon Tower. But there's Team Rocket here. You're responsible for everything, aren't you? If it's not one thing, it's another with you goons. That's it. I'm taking all of you guys down. Come on! What do you want? Why are you here? To serve up justice. You guys just don't know when to quit, do you? I give you props for persistence and dedication to your cause, but what you're doing is absolutely wrong. You are playing with the lives of others, specifically Pokemon, and that's just not okay. Alright. Testament, you're doing fine. You're doing a fine job here, man. Nice. That's right, you better give up. I'm not gonna forget this! Good, I hope you don't. This old man marched right up to our hideout. Then, he starts ranting about how Team Rocket's abusing Pokemon. Huh, I wonder why. Duh. So we're just talking it over as adults. Really? Are you really now? I don't believe you for a second. Come on, let's go! Good job, good job. Keep it up, man. And a Drowsy. Okay, that should be easy enough. I mean, all I have to do is just use Pursuit. It may not one-hit KO it, but that Drowsy will at least take a lot of... Oh, and a critical hit, and it was super effective, and this is good. And this is why Scythers are absolutely awesome. I loved Scythers back during the times of Gen 1, but then as soon as Gen 2 came around and Scizor was its evolution, I was like, yes, these two are some of my absolute favorite Pokemons and will remain so forever. Pokemon are only good for making money. Why not use them? You stay out of our business. It's not business. It's practically slaughter. You're not saving anyone, kid! Really? Am I? Why don't you ask your two buddies who just ran off? I don't care how many of you guys I have to knock down. One of these days, I will make sure that all of you are taken out of the picture. Not permanently, of course. I'm not going to kill them. I'm just trying to liberate the land of Kanto from the tyranny of Team Rocket, so that no more threats may affect the people of Kanto. I think I'm playing into this whole justice thing a little too much, actually. Nice. Don't fight us, Rockets! I'm pretty sure that over the last couple episodes, I've been doing almost nothing but fighting Rockets. You're not getting away with this! I believe I just have. Besides, if there's anyone who's gonna get away with anything, or at least has anything to get away with, it would be you guys, but you're not getting away with it. Hello, sir. Oh, it's Mr. Fuji.
Hey, you came to save me? Thank you, but I came here of my own free will. I came to calm the spirit of Cubone's mother. I think Marowak's spirit has finally left us. I must thank you for your kind concern. Follow me to my house. Follow me to my home, Pokemon House, at the foot of this tower.
Hey, Mr. Fuji, how's it going?
Nero, your Pokédex quest is one that requires strong dedication. Without deep love for Pokemon, your quest may fail. I'm not sure if this will help you, but I'd like you to have it.
And I have received a Pokeflute.
Upon hearing the Pokeflute, sleeping Pokemon will spring awake. Try using it on Pokemon that are sleeping obstacles.
Thank you very much, Mr. Fuji. I'm glad that you're safe. Alright, and now Lavender Town is back to its normal self. And with that all taken care of, we can now actually continue on to with our proper Pokemon journey as we continue on to the fifth Pokemon gym, which is located in Fuchsia City, which there are two paths that we can take. Eventually, I will actually go through both of them because, I mean, heck, it's awesome experience that I could be getting for my party, especially for members like Leviathan, not Leviathan, he's already strong. Members like Haseo and Testament. But for right now, I'm actually going to start heading south on this route. And do a little bit of experience gaining.
Yeah! I got a bite here!
Good job. Fishing is actually really hard. I'm not, like, I don't fish all that often, but the like very few number of times that I've had, only like a handful, it's more than you think it would be. It does require a ton of patience, and even if you have that, sometimes the fish just aren't biting sometimes. Obviously, I threw the fish back into the water because a lot of the times laws prevent certain fish to not be taken out of certain bodies of water, or maybe because it's the size of the fish or other things like that. But don't worry, I haven't just said, hey, I'm just gonna leave this fish out to dry. No. That is definitely not the case. I have always made sure that I put the fish back in the water. I've always been a real big fan of animals, and I'm glad that pets are a thing because they love you, and if you show them love back, then really everything works out. I know that not everyone is kind to animals, but I try my best to make sure that my animals are taken care of. Whether that includes Pokemon or not, doesn't matter. I'm a friend to all animals.
Be patient. Fishing is a waiting game.
Indeed it is. Actually, when I was a small little kid in elementary school, my parents and I went to Disney World down in Florida, and I practically ran them around the entire animal kingdom, trying to do this one, like, sticker stamp quest sort of thing, and you'd have to go around to all these different locations and attractions and do certain things, and you would then get stamps or stickers on this little card, and if you got all of them, then you could take a pledge that promised that you were a friend to all animals, and I did that, and so I am a friend to all animals. Yep, I really like animals. Animals are really, really nice. I mean, heck, they share the planet with us, and we humans may not always be kind to them because there's animal poaching, there's hunting. We cut down forests and other environments and build on top of them, and it's not always nice just because that we look out for our own gains, but we don't really think about any of the other things that really share the planet with us. But yeah. Be kind to animals, whether they're your beloved pets or they're just random animals that you just see around. Just be nice to them. The Fishing Fool versus Pokemon Kid. Man, it sounds like an episode in the anime or something. Alright, moving on. Hello. I love fishing, don't get me wrong. But it'd be best if I also had more work. Hey, well, sometimes you can find work that keeps you busy, but is also something that you love to do. I mean, even though Let's Playing is a hobby of mine and not actually like anything I do for a business, I do really enjoy it, and I personally just find great joy in it rather than rather than trying to use it to get money or anything. And that's really what's important, is that if you love something, do it. It doesn't matter if you're good at it or not. If you have the love and passion for it, go for it. Experience will come with time and exposure. If you love art, do arts. Try out new things. Try out new things in different mediums too. It doesn't even if you're not an artist. If you love sports, or if you love being with animals, or if you love other studies like math or science or history or English or music or anything else, if you love it, do it. Even if it doesn't necessarily even if it doesn't, like, really the passion for it is the reward in itself. It doesn't matter about anything else you gain. The real gain is the love that you have, is that you have this drive to continue doing it, and maybe you might find other rewards out of it. For example, I started up Let's Playing because I wanted to, because I was inspired by a whole lot of other Let's Players. But eventually, I ended up just doing it because I really enjoy. I'm doing Let's Playing because I enjoy it, because I like playing video games. I love kind of analyzing them and playing through them, as well as talking about them and having awesome conversations with friends about them, and just having a great time with them. And I've even met friends because of Let's Playing. It's awesome. It's such a rewarding thing. If I win, I'm going to propose to Gia. I'm pretty sure it's Gia, actually. I think I actually knew someone in elementary school named Gia. All right, we have Haseo and Testament out on the field. Teamwork. But yeah, if you really love something, just do it because you love it. If you really love something, then you will do it regardless of if it, like, you will make time for it. That's what I'm trying to get at, is that if you're worried about, like, making time for it, don't worry. If you love it that much, you will make time for it. Even if your schedule is really busy and things don't necessarily always work out perfectly, don't worry. You will find a way to make things happen. Never give up hope. That's what it really comes down to, is always believe in what you're doing and believe in yourself. Oh, please. Why couldn't you let us win? I'm sorry. I apologize that you cannot have a happy proposal because of me. Actually, I'm not even gonna run back. I'm just gonna fly, actually. Nope. There we go. Alright. Let's see. Pokemon Center. It's kind of weird to have 5 party members now, just because we've had 3 for such a long time. But it's nice to have new friends traveling with me. All right, moving on. Because if you saw for a brief moment, there was something that was blocking the path. Any big fan of Pokemon will instantly know what that thing is and why it is so awesome. Sport fishing area, okay. Do I want to use the Poke Flute? Sure. Beautiful. However, Snorlax woke up! It attacked in a grumpy rage! It's a Snorlax. Snorlax is pretty tough. It is very bulky. Also, rests and the Chesto Berry are a very good combination in terms of if you're using it, but when other people use it, it's just like, ugh. It's one of those strategies, yes. Okay, if you're going to be that way, then I'll get Inigo in here. I know that Inigo has the most experience out of anyone in the team, but because he has double kick, I'm just going to use that. Plus, Testament will actually get the experience too. Let's see, double kick. And so we do it again. And Snorlax is defeated. Snorlax calmed down. It gave a large yawn and returned to the mountains. Yes, there are actually 2 Snorlax in the entire game, and so they count as kind of like rarer Pokemon. The reason why I didn't catch is because, I mean, I really like Snorlax, don't get me wrong. Sweet, a Great Ball. But I already made the decision to get certain Pokemon because they are some of my absolute favorites. I love Scizor and Scyther. I love the evolution. I love Haunters. Gengar, I like, but I like Haunter maybe a little bit more, but also because I don't have anyone to trade with, so I can't get a Gengar in this playthrough. I always choose the water type Pokemon starters, so yeah, that's also because, well, Squirtle is adorable, Wartortle's pretty darn cool, and then Blastoise is just absolutely awesome. I really like the Nidoran lines, both male and female, so I was like, hey, I'll get a Nidoking just because I really like a Nidoking, and I'm also the nicknames have some sort of actual meaning to them, whether they are references to different characters, or maybe different stories, or other things, or like mythical beings, or whatever the case may be. But yeah, I don't just name them like John or Bill or anything. No, I have taken the time to actually like plan things out, because I want these Pokemon to actually mean something. I want them to remain in my heart, and even your hearts too, because yeah, everyone's seen multiple Pokemon LPs, but it's all about the character behind it. It's all about the LPer's character and the character that he gives to his Pokemon. Well, that they give to their Pokemon. Yeah. Hello there. I have never lost! This is actually the area that is directly east of Vermilion City. So obviously, Pokemon here are going to be a lot weaker than they were in the area that we were just in. However, this is totally okay, and this is totally okay because I actually hadn't gone to this area quite yet. The only thing I actually came to this area for was some off-screen leveling, but I didn't get into any trainer encounters. It was all just random encounters, and this was just so that I could be leveled up for Lieutenant Surge. But now it's about time that we actually get back to being here. I'll send in Haseo. I think once I'm done with this encounter, I'm actually going to end things off for this episode. And I think in between episodes, I am going to do a little bit of leveling and I mainly need to get Haseo definitely up to snuff, but as well as to get Testament up to the same level as everyone else. So yeah, I think I'll do that. But then I think in terms of planning, I will finish up this route within the next episode, and then we will continue on our way down to Fuchsia City. So yeah, that's what's going to be going on within the next few episodes. Really, it's just all of these different paths that all just kind of like lead to the same sort of locations. I'm going to be doing a lot of cleaning up of that, so then soon enough it'll be pretty one-shot, or at least one-directional, so that instead of having to go like, oh, I have to go through this place and then I gotta go over to the other place so I can get back to the same place that I inevitably ended up at. Instead of having to do that, I think I'll start to kind of narrow things down so it's a lot more just point A to point B rather than, hey, take one of 3 different paths, or whatever the case may be. Because right now, to get to Fuchsia City, like I said, there was 2 different paths, and I would kind of like to fix it so that it's a lot more narrow-minded. My first loss! And we got some money! Alright, so... yeah, like I said, I'll be doing a little bit of off-screen leveling. As you can see, we're heading to Vermilion City, but we'll be obviously heading down this way in routes 13, 14, and 15 over to Fuchsia City, but also I will then also go to Celadon City and go down this way to get to Fuchsia City as well, so I can get some extra leveling done. But yeah! Lots of stuff going on within the next few episodes. We know exactly where we want to go and what I need to do. And so yeah, the path is laid ahead of us, and now it's just really time to just kind of get going, really. Or at least continue to get going. But yeah, I have a little bit of off-screen grinding to do, so I will take care of that. And the next time that you see me, everyone will be pretty much equal level. So yeah, I know, lots and lots of talking, but we know exactly what's going on, and I'm going to end things off here. So, in the next episode of Let's Play Pokemon FireRed, we are going to continue on back to Vermilion City, as well as taking on the routes that lead us towards Fuchsia City. I'm Crimson Nero, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, everyone, fare thee well.